Alright, everyone. Hi, welcome. It's Miss Tran here to help you with balancing reactions. So, what we're going to start off is that we are going to be starting off with the candy bag method. So, candy bag method starts with a line down the middle. And whenever you're looking at this, you want to start off by actually drawing your candy bags. So, rectangles for your candy bags. Here you go. I like to use color. I think it's easy to look at if I use color when drawing my atoms. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my atoms. So I have 2 carbons, I have 6 hydrogens, and I am looking at the chemical that is right above this box in order to draw my atoms. Okay, so for oxygen, let's not use yellow. Oxygen, I'm going to use green. Okay, and likewise over here, oxygen, I'm using green. Hydrogen, there's 2 hydrogens for water, 1 oxygen for water, and then carbon, I see I have 1 carbon, and oxygen, I have 2. So go ahead and draw that here. So I'm looking at my candy bags and I want to look at the amount of atoms on either side. So my goal is to get carbon, hydrogen, as well as oxygen to equal on either side. So I look on my left and my right sides, and I see that I need carbon on my right side. So therefore, I will draw another box of CO2 for the carbon. Okay. And then since I drew another box of CO2, I balance my carbon, and for right now, I don't have to think about it anymore, so I'm just going to cross my checklist out. Okay, so I also see that I need hydrogen. So it really doesn't matter which atom you want to balance out first, carbon, hydrogen, or oxygen, but you can be strategic in which atom you start out with first. So I find it's easy to balance out hydrogen second. So I need 4 more hydrogen. So I'm going to draw 2 more boxes containing water. Okay. Okay, and then link on my oxygen too. And I see that my hydrogens, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the right, my blue hydrogens, and I'm going to balance that out. That's already balanced, okay? So my atoms are basically my candy because they're all colorful and pretty. And my bags are my rectangles. So let's look at my oxygen. Lastly, my oxygen, I have 2 oxygen on the left, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so since I have 7 of them, and I can't possibly get to 7 oxygens from O2 because O2 comes in pairs, right? So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and try to balance that, but I know I only can have O2 in pairs, so I'm just going to balance it out while I can, okay? But I know I don't have an even number of oxygen on the right, so I'm going to look at my water, and I see that my oxygen comes in 1. So I'm going to go ahead and try to double water, and then whenever I double water, so I'm going to go ahead and add more water because I have 3 oxygens coming from water. So since I have 3 oxygens coming from water, 3 is an odd number, so I want to have 6 oxygens coming from water. Okay, and let's see what happens to my reaction there. Okay, so I'm looking at it right. Now I see that I have 12 hydrogens on the right. So I'm going to go ahead and add more hydrogen on the left by drawing another C2H6. Okay, there we go. Now we have 12 hydrogens on the left, and now we need to go ahead and have 2 more carbons on the right. So I have 4 carbons on the left and 2 carbons on the right. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 2 more boxes of CO2 to balance out my carbon. There we go. Okay, let's count my oxygen now. So we know we were back in the same spot that we started with, where we had our carbons and hydrogens balanced, but now let's go ahead and try to balance our oxygen. Okay, so looking at our oxygen, okay, so now we have 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 oxygen on the right side and 2, 4, 6 oxygen on the left side. So we're in a better place now because we actually have an even number of oxygen to deal with. Okay, so my oxygen comes in pairs, so therefore I can go ahead and add, let's see, 6 times. So in total, I want 7 bags of oxygen because 14 divided by 2 is 7. Okay, so I'm gonna add 3 more bags. Actually, 4 more bags. Band. Okay. There we go. There we go. And in total, I have 7 bags of oxygen, resulting in 14 atoms of oxygen. And my last step will be to go ahead and count the bags. So I have 1, 2 bags of C2H6, 7 bags of O2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags of CO2, and 6 bags of water, and 4 bags of CO2. So I'm going to write those numbers up here. Okay, and there we go. Okay, solve this reaction with the candy bag method. Wonderful. So now we're going to go ahead and start with the other method. So if you're very math-minded, you'll definitely like this method, and that will be in the next video.